Welcome back to FDU Knights fans, here with head coach KJ Kelley, fellow podcast for the first installment of the 2017 FDU Softball Report. Coach, overall speaking for the season, what have you seen from your team that you've liked or disliked in any regards over the first 2+ weeks of your guys' season?
Well, I think this whole 2 weeks that we've been out, I think they're obviously coming together, learning from each other. I mean, it's practically a brand new team when you have 8 newcomers and then 8 returners. So I think building together, getting to know each other, and learning from one another is definitely a good point.
Coach, after 2 weeks, you have 3 hitters over 300, 2 returnees and a freshman, Rihanna Cervantes, Kelley Nathan, and Madison Emerson, all collectively. What have you seen from that trio specifically this season allowed them to get off to a good start?
Well, I think they're going into the box with a lot of confidence, and with a game plan. I obviously see them improving as the year goes. So I'm definitely not content with where they are, and I don't think if you ask them that same question, I don't think they would be content. But, just going in there with a plan and being able to attack that pitch, especially if that's what you're looking for, I think they've done a great job with that, and I look for them to do a lot of great things this year.
More specifically, the freshman Madison, what has allowed her to be able to hit the ground running, so to speak, as a true freshman in her first 8 games or so?
Well, I think it definitely helps having 2 sophomores that are leading, so following their footsteps and jumping into the box and being confident. And I know her confidence is going to grow throughout the year. And so I'm really excited to see kind of where she goes and obviously where the team goes.
Two tournament weekends behind you guys already. Full week off this weekend in preparation for going down to North Carolina against Elon, Presbyterian, and Norfolk State. How has your team responded to the week off, week of prep before you guys go back out on the field?
I think it's been great. I think we've got a lot out on the table, a lot of frustrations. Obviously having the 2 weekends that we did have, there's going to be frustrations, and it's a building season, So I think that all got out on the table, and people are able to, go to practice and be themselves and have fun and enjoy each other. And I think that's huge, when you're especially building together and getting to know one another. I think that's what we needed. And I think, the last 5 practices have been really, really good. And I'm looking forward to this coming weekend.
Coach, 2 weekends into non-conference play, you guys play non-conference games throughout the whole season, unlike most sports. What is the biggest, I don't want to say teaching point or learning a point that you guys want to make your team during non-conference play that allows you to go into conference play? What is that for you guys this season? What are you focusing on during non-conference play? Well,
I mean, our schedule is kind of set up so that we have those non-conference games where, we're playing, at the level or better. And so, they're seeking to raise the bar themselves. And I think that's very key, and especially going into our conference, so that, they build their confidence, they get together, and we can kind of go into our conference, on a high note. And I really foresee this season, being where we are and continually going up. So it's definitely going to be an uphill climb, and I'm excited to watch them grow and enjoy it.
What's one thing that you're really trying to focus on your team in the coming weeks before conference play really ramps up?
I think it's just, building our confidence, maturing. We obviously have a very young team, with 5 sophomores and 6 freshmen. So I think maturing is definitely the key, gaining experience, and then learning from each other. I think it's really, it speaks for itself when you have a defense that, knows each other inside and out. And so I think definitely with these prior weeks, I think it's just, coming together as a group and being ready to go, from that first conference game on.
Awesome. Thank you for your time this week. Knights fans, you can follow along all weekend long at FDUKnights.com, where the Knights take a doubleheader against Elon on Friday and then face Norfolk State and Presbyterian over the weekend. Be sure to stay with all FDU Knights information at FDUKnights.com.